Hello, everyone. The return has commenced. USWNT versus Argentina back on the watch along grind today. Hopefully, everything sounds good. It's been well over 3 years since we last streamed, but we are going to undergo a channel revamp and get things going once again. Quite a lot to catch up on. Thank you, NJ. Wonderful to have you back again. I need to make you a mod as well. Let's see how to do that. The team has changed quite a lot in the past 5 years since we've been on the content grind. Very excited to get the SheBelieves Cup underway. I don't think we're playing a 3-4-3, contrary to what FOTMob says, but hopefully that refreshes. 2 minutes till kickoff. Interested to see if Germa will play today. That's going to be a concern looking forward in the rest of the group stage matches as well. See if we're going to go 100% in comparison to before. A lot has changed, but Emma Hayes has done a great job. Indeed. 100% agreed on that one. Yeah, this is all about getting the new squad revamped and ready for prime competition. But welcome to the channel. If you are new or returning, definitely going to change up all the graphics and everything. So we're back to the original format because Streamlabs Ultra changed everything from the old style. For some reason, you can't download any of the alerts and widgets that were free beforehand. So that's why there's no more donation alert box or anything like that. Unfortunately, no, of course, I should have made you a mod earlier. Thank you for always being here. Nashville, Tennessee today. Opening game for the United States at the SheBelieves Cup. Argentina definitely is the weakest out of our 3 opponents. Got a 23 average age starting lineup today. Lindsay Heaps being the oldest. Kickoff is going to be a bit delayed as expected. How's the music sounding? Everything good? Had to reinstall all of the software to get this going. Waiting for the teams to make the walk. Yeah, it's good. Fantastic. Thank you. Team is making the walk out of the tunnel. Claudia Dickey getting the start today. In goal. I mean, Till's Choice seems to be the current number 1, so see if anyone can even threaten that spot. Anthem should be beginning shortly. Here we go. Finally updated lineup. 4-4-2. Not 100% sure. I should check the socials of the team to see if that's accurate. Tara Rudd at the back with Kennedy Wesley. We're gonna have a completely revamped back line. I see Moultrie and Johannes being a standout today, for sure. But really, it's just about building the confidence with this team to get the best 11 really up and running. Argentinian national anthem is beginning now. Seems to be a pretty full crowd, so nice to see as always. Thanks for tuning in if you're just joining. Kickoff should be arriving in a few minutes. Yeah, but we're going to need to do a full channel revamp to get things up and running once again. Definitely going to be making some more EAFC videos and trying to incorporate that content with the United States stuff as well. I think that'll be fun to do. Score predictions for today, though. We got to get that in. I'm going to go with an emphatic 4-0 today. 4-0 to the United States. Yes, been keeping up with the Prem as well. The uploads haven't been consistent, but the footy watching has been. As always, have not lost the love of the game. In this interim period, United States national anthem now starting. 3-0 is your prediction? Yeah. Solid. United States anthem starting right now. Some of the Prem games have been absolutely wild recently. See if Arsenal can actually capture the league title. 5 points clear City at the moment. Yeah, but we should be all set for the rest of the SheBelieves Cup games as well. Next one's Wednesday. Yeah, we'll be live for that too. Definitely going to maintain a consistent standard on the channel. Back again. Honestly, I'm a neutral. Local supporter, heart at heart. So, yeah, it's all about MLS teams for me. Angel City, Galaxy. But, yeah, I don't really have any particular affinity toward a Premier League club. It would be fun to see Arsenal win just for the banter. But yeah, more of a neutral. I'm just supporting the US players, definitely. Alright, national anthem for the United States has commenced. And completed. Canada with the 3+ goal differential today. 4-1 win over Colombia, as expected. Kickoff should be within a few minutes. Glory, glory, Man United. 100% valid. Yeah, so much has happened since we've last streamed, and Had that brief stint where we covered the World Cup games, of course, and then should have done the Olympics. I don't know why. Way too long of a hiatus, but just doing it for fun now. Enjoying supporting the team. That's what it's all about. Final ad break before kickoff. New NWSL kits just dropped as well. Yeah, the Olympics were fantastic. Mal with the goal in the final. Literally couldn't have written. Scripted up a better ending. Got the 3 monitors right now. One on the laptop, so headphones on. Managing the music. Back on the grind. We need to figure out what to do about the trilogy against Japan for the friendlies as well, because that is 6 a.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m., 3 a.m. Pacific Time. That is probably the worst scheduling since the Olympic Games. I don't even remember those being. Those probably started at 4 a.m. Pacific Time, so we'll figure something out for that. Here we go. Another SheBelieves Cup. About to be underway. 14th cap for Lily Johannes on the screen. Such a bright prospect. The new burgeoning midfield will be fantastic for us to come. We are underway. Let's get this started. The return, the start of the SheBelieves Cup in Nashville, Tennessee. Around to get things going. Wesley and Rudd at the back, looking to command the back line. We are underway. Do we have the live ticker? Let's see if that starts. Johannes playing on the right side. Sends that one forward to Joseph, adding some pressure. Johannes completes the midfield. Yes, 100%. I mean, we're seeing this new generation of complete playmakers. They're revolutionizing all facets of the midfield in both the men's and women's game. So it's good to see the level of maturity already from these younger prospects is just through the roof. Right at the back, Johannes. Thompson on the right. I'm going to see an overlap between Johannes and Thompson. A lot in this game, definitely. Sears threads it through to Joseph. Does well there to keep it under control and pressure. Knocked away at the last second. Argentina now looking to maintain possession. At the back. Pereira controlling for Argentina at the back. Moultrie applying pressure on the left-hand side. Argentina clears the ball under pressure. Poses no real threat. Argentina will clear it again. Knocked away. Moultrie trying to keep that in. to regain possession at the back. Committee looking to thread that one through. High press already. Looking to apply that physicality. Thompson does well to apply pressure on the front foot. Heaps. All the way back to Kennedy Wesley. Johannes threads that one through. That's a nice ball. Just a bit too much weight on it. Argentina will reset from the back. I like Hayes' style of calling up as much young talent as possible, increasing the team's player pool. 100% agreed. Yeah, we're just looking to build a complete roster like we had in the 2015 days. Just stacked with talent, everyone knowing their role. That's the most important thing for this relatively younger squad. Thompson brings that one back. Wesley. Through to Jimmy's Joseph. Shaw. Fullback seems to be playing higher up the pitch at the moment. Heaps in the middle. The touch goes back and out of play. Argentina possession. On the right hand side in the defensive third. Throw in. Johannes nods that one back. Rudd maintaining possession. Earlier friendlies against Paraguay, they seem to maintain a lower block that was successful in the first 20 to 30 minutes, but seemed to falter under the pressure. Just the fitness of our squad is levels above a lot of these teams at the moment. I think Germa should be captain over Heaps, 100%. Yeah, I mean, Germa's just 100%. You got a case for her being the best center back in the world. I wonder, though, if Heaps gets subbed off and Germa on, they'll probably switch the armband to her. And Debusel starting again 2 weeks from today, at least for my beloved Angel City. Our opener will be on the 15th. Argentina looking to thread that one through on the right-hand side. Johanna is maintaining possession there. Heaps forward to Shaw. Good through ball. Out wide to Emma Sears. One-on-one against Stabile. Stabile does well there. Knocks that one out. It is a good through ball. Good pressure from the Argentinian back line. Throwing again here for the United States. Thompson will take. Joseph nods that one down. Argentina really struggling to maintain possession. Heaps with a good touch, albeit unintentional. Feels for handball. Off the deflection, led by Moultrie. Argentina regains possession. Dominguez at the back. That's some good play under pressure. All the way back to Pereira from the Nice hit pass. Heaps doesn't hit the midfield these days anymore. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just the style of play plus evolving nature of Emma's tactics. She just hasn't been effective as she was before. I mean, even 3 years ago, there's just been a complete overhaul in our style. And unfortunately, she's just kind of been lost in translation. It is unfortunate to see just with the level of talent that she's maintained over the years, but it's the signifying of the new guard. All things must pass, as Mr. George Harrison would say. It's a light foul called in Argentina. Free kick for them. Slower start here, Argentina. Looking to settle. Goes for the Hail Mary long ball. Dickey will retrieve that easily. Rudd now at the back. Crazy to see the transition from Rudd's collegiate career, where she played a forward role for USC. Remember going to those games, 2018, 2019 era, watching the UCLA rivalry. That's a dangerous pass from Heaps. Wesley does well there to maintain calm under pressure. Dickey at the back. It's a good flick from Heaps. The through ball with a bit too much weight on it. Brown will clear that for the Argentinians. Throw in now. Argentina looking to craft something here. The pressure will be too much for them. All the way back to Pereira in goal. Relatively slow start for both sides as we pass the 10-minute mark. Ran with the push from the back, albeit a slight one. That Juventus red card was absolutely insane earlier last week. Jumping up and landing on the back of the calf. That's not a foul in any sense of the word, but VAR adding a new spice in terms of the dramatic flair in regards to fouls these days. Sears does well to maintain possession there. The touch sent forward does well to keep it in. Johannes to Kennedy Wesley at the back. Rudd maintaining possession out wide to Giselle Thompson. Just noticed the screen was pushed aside. Excited for when we play Japan. They're my second favorite rival. Yeah, I know. It's always amazing playing Japan. Number one is Sweden, I assume. At least for me, it is. Yeah, 3 friendlies in a row. It's been a long time. I can't remember the last time we had a trilogy in back-to-back succession quite like that. 3-day window. Germany? Okay, makes total sense. I think I just had the bad blood with Sweden over the years, that's for sure. I think the 2016 Olympics definitely set that one off, but yeah, that was probably the strongest reaction I've ever had to a USWNT game. I remember I was sick watching that. That was not fun. Oh my god, that was a feeling I do not look to replicate in any sense of the word. Good through ball here. Emma Sears in on goal. One-on-one opportunity. Just takes that a bit too late. Great effort there from Brown. That's the type of chance that Sophia Wilson, Mel Swanson, and Rodman will bury much earlier. Yeah, just a bit too much time there. Keep Sweden as far away from me as possible. 100% agreed on that. But I am looking for some more revenge. World Cup. We need that back. We need that one back. Moultrie here. On the right-hand side. Looking to drive this one in. Goes far post. Headed down. Pereira can't get a hand on it. Moultrie there. That is a tough 50-50 challenge there. Free kick awarded to Argentina. Yeah, no, 100% at this point. You don't even need to do the draw. Just put Sweden in already. I don't know where the live ticker is on FODMob. I definitely need to find another site that does have that. It's fun to watch. But yeah, it's difficult to have a really engaging style of watch along if you're not doing the Mark Goldbridge route where you have that rambunctious personality and face cam. So we gotta have the commentary do the heavy lifting over here. Good play from Giselle Thompson there to win the throw-in. Way behind on the corner flag. Throw in short. Thompson trying to navigate that out of pressure. Stabile will hit that one for a deflection, resulting in the first Argentinian corner of the match. Same here. That was crazy. The fact that they didn't qualify. That's a short corner from Argentina. Looks to be a routine set play. The shot offside, but definitely the best chance of the match. Dickey does well there to react, palm that one away. 16th minute of the match. Definitely a couple of yards offside, but nonetheless a good opportunity for Argentina. Rudd controls at the back. Sears looking to nod that one forward. We'll lose the foot race. Pereira will clear that one out at the back. Headed down, Johannes with the difficult challenge there. Rough collision. Head injury will call for urgent attention. Brennan her there. Tough collision from the 50-50. Seems to be more of damage committed by the torso rather than the head. Luckily, Arsenal has given me corner PTSD. Arteta with his revolutionary style of play. Oh my. Not a very entertaining style to watch, that's for sure. But if it gets the job done, that's all that matters. A quick break in play. Attending to the head injury of Preninger. Seems to be alright. We'll get up and running promptly. Crazy how much Women's football has been integrated into the Ultimate Team culture. No, 100%. He is ruining it. Johannes at the back. Could be a little bit of bias for me, but a lot of the EFC ratings are a bit on the lower end for us. Spain is the dominant force in the game, but that is well deserved. Heaps. The back Johannes here, looking for the flick on. Deflection. Handball. Should have gone for the advantage there, but referee opts to let that one go. Play is restarted quickly. Sears in a pocket of space on the right-hand side. Stops that one before it is knocked out. Another throw-in on the right-hand side for the United States. Thompson brings that one down. Joseph here. Under dual pressure from the Argentinian back line. No foul. Sears does well there to open it. Squares that one across. Heaps with plenty of space. The shot. Fantastic finish. Heaps proving to be clinical. And that is a 1-0 start for the United States. Heaps does well to just curl that into the bottom left-hand corner. Pace is not needed, but precision is. Fantastic start. We have the camera celebration reminiscent of Heung-Min Son for Heaps. Sears does well there to open up the entire back line. And Heaps there with a clinical finish, curling that into the midsection of the left-hand side of the goal. That is all marked with an individual touch of brilliance from Emma Sears and a clinical finish by Heaps, resulting in a good goal. 100% agreed. Good start, and that should be the opener to start the onslaught. Here we go. Giselle Thompson looking to start this one early. Heaps heads that one down and through. Good pressure there from Thompson. Johannes collects, opts to launch that forward. Good touch and turn from Sears. That's a wonderful through ball. Joseph here in on goal. Wonderful. Clinical. Is that offside? It seems to be. That was fantastic from Jamise Joseph there to stay calm under pressure. Sears again. Beautiful insight and the through ball. Shaw. That looks onside. I don't know from that angle. Let's see a replay of that. If it's the arm that's causing the offside, that is most unfortunate for Jamise Joseph. But promising chance nonetheless. Red applies pressure. But if not for the arm there from that awkward angle on the vantage point that we had, that looked to be onside at first glance. But a preemptive flag raised from the fourth official changes that. Offside for pointing, yeah. I mean, so the game's gone. That's the way it is these days. Unfortunately. Red at the back. Giselle Thompson. Another wonderful ball. Moultrie looking to square it. The pass is just A little bit too hard to get off from that angle. Purr's lucky no one closes that down in a quicker fashion. Foul awarded to Argentina, who will look to reset from the back. Let's bring up the full stats here. 24th minute of play. Johannes as well. Bring that one down with a preemptive slide. All the way back to Wesley. Plenty of time and space at the back for the United States. Wish we had more stadiums built for football. Yeah, agreed. It's just not the dominant culture in the sporting world yet. That is Darling here, looking to nod that one forward. The 1v1 altercation will result in the first corner on the left-hand side for the United States. I mean, this World Cup is just going to be a seeming disaster with the state of the world's climate. I don't know if we're set to host, that's for sure. Moultrie heaps with the flick on outside of the boot. That will ricochet off the side netting. If you haven't left a like on the stream so far, please consider doing so. I would greatly appreciate it. We are back on the content grind after a long hiatus. Argentina will bring that one down, set it forward. James Joseph now on the rotation. Back to Heaps. United States win the throw-in. You can hype streams now. Don't know much about the hype feature, but if you would like to do so, I would appreciate it. It seems that it gives it a little boost, and anything of that sort is much appreciated. Throw-in. Joseph does well to bring that one down. Moultrie looking to square. Flag is raised. Mic goes in and out. Might be a little too far away. Thanks for letting me know. I might bring it a bit closer. Thank you for letting me know. What about now? Let me know. Hopefully it's a bit better. Yeah, I had to re-download every single Streamlabs asset and do a complete overhaul of the setup, so sometimes the music seems to be not showing up on the Streamlabs audio front, so don't hesitate to let me know if there's any issue, but hopefully it's better now. Thank you very much. Play will get restarted at the back for the United States, all the way back to Claudia Dickey. Rudd at the back. Argentina now looking to go forward. Oh, the new addition as well. Commentators just mentioned about the penalty shootout awarding an extra point. I don't know what to think of that. I mean, it's not too big of a deal considering that this isn't a top tier tournament in terms of stature, but it's kind of crazy to get a full additional point following a draw and then you go straight to penalty shootout. I don't know what everyone else thinks of that, but I guess it will incentivize teams to get the win, which is a good thing. So it could open up to play more, but can never turn down the excitement of a penalty shootout. Is that why we don't have 2016 YouTube music? Yeah, I tried to put on some actual ambient that's not 2016, no copyright sounds. But I might be too low. Let me put a little bit louder. Like, can you not hear any of the music? I got the earbuds to listen to the game, not the stream, because don't want to hear myself at the same time. That will be very jarring. Yeah, but I keep turning it on and off. I don't know. Yeah, well, let me know, because the entire stream ecosystem has turned on its head. But I do like having music because I think dead space is probably one of the worst things in a stream, at least. Mitigate the awkward tension between speech. So, yeah, I tried to put actual ambient music in the back. From Bandcamp, non-AI. Moultrie threads that one through. Darlene with a bit of space here, looking to go 1v1. That is not a penalty. Little bit, it's low. Yeah, I'll turn it up. I mean, because before on the stream that we used prior, it was like 32 decibels. And that was like filling up 1/4 of the bar. Now I'm on 12.5, and it's just an eighth, which I just turned it up to. So we'll see now. We'll see now. I mean, as long as it's not completely silent, I think that's the most important thing for me. A little bit of a tussle there. Physicality. Referee lets that go forward. Should be a little louder now, but I don't want it to overpower the commentary, of course. But yeah, we'll definitely do a full channel revamp of the graphics and everything and try to just upload more content like I used to. Just build up a dedicated group of people watching like we had before. I mean, I definitely didn't expect this stream to be as booming as the previous ones, but gotta start again after the long break. Shaw to bring that one back to Rudd. Referee letting more physicality go. Probably gonna get a USWNT versus Canada penalty shootout. 100%, yeah. That'll be the most likely one. That'll be really interesting to see who our 5 starting takers will be. That's knocked away from an awkward pass there. Argentina with a throw in yet again. Johannes does well there. 18, and the level of play from Johannes is simply staggering. Shaw looking to thread that one through to Joseph. Intercepted. Moultrie now. Back to Joseph. Heaps with the quick one-touch pass. Plenty of space and time for Wesley at the back. Gives it to Thompson. Virtually no pressure being applied now. Wesley at the back. Thompson playing it out wide. Heaps tackled from behind. Preemptive shot there. Amidst the AI slop, if you still look up the stream on YouTube, you get the FIFA gameplay. Some things never change in this ecosystem. Long spell of possession here for the United States at the back. Claudia Dickey to Tara Rudd. Rudd trying with a ping pass in the middle, intercepted by the Argentinians. Another foul is awarded. We've kind of slowed down here in the tempo of play. Still no idea how to hype the stream, if that's even a thing. It said in YouTube Studio that it is, so not 100% sure, but we'll go with the flow. The free kick delivered. Decent ball in the air. Dickey does well to retrieve that one. Probably have the gain lower on the mic. Because before, if it was a bit too close to the PC fan, you would hear it. It should be better now. Probably good building a bigger community on TikTok. Yeah, I don't know much about the short form ecosystem there. In terms of like streaming especially. I guess if you're streaming on TikTok, that wouldn't be short form. So I'll definitely look into it for sure, but you do have a very good point. "37 minutes underway. Almost slow in tempo so far. Johan is in position. Under pressure. Back to Pereira again. I've seen people post entire movies in TikTok. That is crazy. Watching. I assume it's split up in like 12 sections. I don't have TikTok because I don't know. Even with YouTube Shorts, just the short form addiction is prevalent. So I try to stay away from that as much as possible. Sitting there for an hour scrolling is definitely not good for your brain. Yeah, but that's crazy that people can just post that without any copyright infringement. And I get striked on the first day of the 2022 Women's World Cup when we had 30 people in the stream. France versus South Korea opening match. Was nothing on there. Sped up, you can post videos that go up to an hour. I see. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I don't know. The whole landscape of content creation has changed drastically within this short period of a but I am a strong proponent of long-form content. Good to knock that down. Shaw, trying to get on the end of it. Argentina there. Do well to clear it out under pressure. Definitely open to doing some more NWSL streams. I'll try to do most of the Angel City games, but yeah, it would just be fun to do more short videos. I think we'll upload some FIFA content as well, and then tying that in to real life matches. I think that'll be fun, just to brush up on the editing too. The post game recaps, things of that sort. Yellow card here, first of the match. Yeah, you can't be tugging like that. That is an automatic yellow. Instant yellow. No warning, as it should be. Started. Long break in the play here following that altercation. The Winsful community has a pretty big presence on TikTok, actually. 100% believe that. You know what? I'll definitely do some looking into it. Yeah, just kind of readjusting to the whole climate. I think that'll be good. Thanks for letting me know, though. I mean, there's a way to multi-stream. I think you have to pay for that on Streamlabs Ultra. It's not cheap. So, yeah, I'll look into it and do something of that sort for sure. Thanks for letting me know. Play finally getting restarted here. Momentary lapse in the action. Goal kick. This is a good chance for Argentina. Early if they're looking for success. Way too late. Johannes there with good positioning to ensure that does not pose any threat. Right now, USWNT fans are dealing with Spain fans always talking about how they're better than us, apparently. Yeah, I mean, they definitely got some ground to stand on. That's for sure. England, Spain, and us for sure are the top three. I'll grant them that. They definitely do have a valid argument. Hopefully we play them again soon, though, because I'm incredibly excited for that one. That chance poses zero threat for the United States. And we'll get restarted again with the goal kick. 4 stars is more than 1, though. It's true. It is true. Though they'll get mad at the Real Madrid fans for saying that 15 UCLs. Makes history. That is a dangerous passage of play at the back there. Pereira does well to bring that one forward with a good ball. But flies off. Halftime here. That is I don't know why the audio is so wishy-washy. I'll keep good on it. If no music is better, though, let me know. I'm definitely open to that. Really cagey affair at the moment. Play is slowed down to a standstill. Stagnant. Let's see what the United States can do to get out of this passage of play. Sears heads that down. Moultrie going up for it. Again out of play. Throw in after throw in at the moment. Not much action. Argentina looking to make it to the half without conceding another. We have 3 minutes of stoppage time. Thrown at the back for Kennedy Wesley. Down again. Pressure applied on the Argentinian midfield. Looking for the through ball. Not enough pace. That's a fantastic shot. Claudia Dickey had it covered though, and that goes just wide. Looking for a little bit more curve there, glancing wide of far post. Argentina have to throw it again. Moultrie in a pocket of space. Puts that one through. Comedy there involved in a slight collision. Can see Hayes making a few subs in the second half. 100%. Yeah. Anything just to get more minutes for players who normally wouldn't in this type of environment. I mean, back in the Ellis era, even Flacco wasn't as diverse in terms of the substitutions well there to track that one back. Foul from behind will win another free kick. If you're new to the stream, though, and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing so. That would make my day. That will bring an end to the first half of the United States versus Argentina. 1-0 lead from a lone Lindsay Heaps goal in the 20th minute. Very slow and cagey affair in the final 20 minutes of the half. We'll go into halftime. We've got the new generic backgrounds on the stream deck. Check out. Having fun with colors. Thoughts on the game so far? Feel free to share in the chat. Not enough energy, yeah. 100% agreed. Hopefully the second half will bring a change. People on TikTok Live do the same sort of watch along? I'm curious. What happened to Fought Mob's live ticker as well? It's a fun visual accompaniment to the older streams. I'll do some research in the meantime. Back and forth. Oh yeah, if people do the exact same sort of watch along on YouTube as they do on TikTok. Curious about that. Now I have an opportunity to check the volume, see how this sounds. Is the mic still low? I might turn up the gain. Let's see if the gain. Okay, that should be good. Or that might be the other one. Let's see. Let's do a test. That should be. I think so. Okay, that makes more sense, yeah. The Mark Goldbridge patented style. Hoping to having gameplay in the background too. If that makes it more lively rather than just staring at the blank screen because there's no ticker in the FOT mob anymore. I don't know why they took that off, or they don't have it for friendlies, but pretty sure there were plenty of friendlies that we streamed and they had that. I'll probably look for another site. They do style to talk to each other post game. Oh, okay, so it's more of a collaborative effort. That makes total sense. Makes total sense. Halftime at the moment. Waiting for the action to restart. Miss the old days of the NWSL Challenge Cup. That was the best run we've ever had on this channel. Was that like 30 games we did in a row without even missing one? It was something like that, 20 or 30. Can't remember the exact amount, but that was fun. I remember that first stream we had 130 concurrent viewers. That was the channel record. That was crazy. I don't know why that had so much more traction than any US game. I think 2019 probably was the peak for US streaming for us, at least. We probably had an average of 30 to 40, which was pretty good. I mean, considering it's literally just commentary and FOT mob graphic. You need to have a certain amount of followers to go live, though. Totally forgot. Oh, okay. Let me look that up and see what number it is, actually. Probably because of COVID. Yeah, that's actually perfect reason for them to do that. More time for the average footy fan. All right, we're looking up how many TikTok followers to go live. 1,000 followers. No idea how difficult it is to get 1,000 followers, as I do not have TikTok. Some say 800. Yeah, I might try to build up the streams more with videos, since in the 2019 days it was kind of the opposite way around, but I don't really know what gave us the most growth. If you just tuned in, though, we are probably about 5 minutes away from the second half of the opening match for the United States in the SheBelieves Cup. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Much appreciated. We will revamp the graphics. FIFA streaming old games was peak during COVID. Yeah, I know, that was amazing. Just uploaded all of those for free. That was a fun time without as much trouble as it did bring, but I do miss it in a way. We'll see if Emma Hayes opts to make any substitutions. In the meantime, I'll look for another website that has a live. should be going live for the Men's World Cup, though. That'll be crazy. 2019 was such a harsh way to end a decade, yeah. In every sense of the term. I'm gonna go check out OneFootball, actually, see what they got. The beauty of the dual monitor setup is that we have the liberty of doing that now. Checking FOTMob, I don't believe they have anything less to offer than OneFootball does. Unfortunately, the 2010s will always be peak, yeah. Pretty much in every sense of life. I agree. Still have time. We are waiting for action to resume. We are ready to go. Let's do it. If you play at the end, when they don't really care about the power curve, you can just get all the fun cards, which is cool. So Lily Reel and Claire Hutton entering the pitch. I assume Darlene and Heaps will be coming off. That depends. We'll see if Hutton plays the 6 or not. Nathan the Goat. Thanks for tuning in, Nathan. Appreciate you as always. Underway in the second half to get things started. Need Sonnet. This is the Sonnet Believes Cup. Yeah, we do need some, Emily. Never a dull moment with Emily in the back line. But second half underway. Let's get things restarted. Hopefully a less cagey affair. We'll see if Rodman gets the sub on as well. I mean, as of now, there's probably no real reason for Hayes to put on any of the vets. Vets in the newest sense of the word. Considering now that with this age group, Trinity Rodman can be arguably considered as a vet. Argentina here on the break. That is a rather poor through ball. Cleared. Possession at the back line with Rudd. Real sending that one forward. Too much weight on it. Definitely gonna revamp the Discord. I mean, it's a bit inactive. See if there's a better alternative. Change everything back to the way it was. That's a foul from behind. Free kick for the United States in the offensive third. Here we go. Moultrie with an opportunity on the set piece. Lofted ball. No one is able to connect with it, unfortunately. Pereira will take her time. The free kick here. Every minute in the Copa America played for Pereira last summer. Stalwart and a mainstay for this Argentinian side. Pressure from Real there. At the back. Brought down. Back to Pereira. Would be cool if CONCACAF and CONMEBOL collabed for men's and women's Copa America. Yeah, 100%. I mean, if you can get some of these nations in the previous Copa Americas on the men's side that aren't even anywhere near that region, like Japan and Qatar, I mean, I see no reason why that isn't a feasible thing. But then again, it's FIFA, so they need a large financial incentive with a dabble of corruption in order for them to make actual good decisions for the footballing community. Since we need to pay 20 mortgages if we want to see a World Cup game this year. So unfortunate for lifelong fans of the beautiful game. Just to get shafted by dynamic pricing and all that. It's just so unfortunate. Midfield here. Shaw offside, reluctant to pursue Moultrie's pass. Pereira will restart again. 60th minute, hopefully, our fitness turns the tide and becomes the deciding factor, as it so often does. In these games, where teams are relatively less equipped to deal with the high-paced intensity of our side. Free kick here for the Argentinian side, following a foul committed by Lindsay Heaps. Visible protest from the United States captain there. Hope prices are lower for the 2031. Certainly hope so too. Yeah. It's just crazy. I mean, it's unaffordable for the average citizen in this country. It's ridiculous. And I can't imagine it's any better in Canada and Mexico either, in terms of the prices. Shot is saved by Dickey. Yet again, two of Argentina's best chances have been direct shots just straight at Claudia Dickey. Lucky there. I mean, if we concede here, it'll be a very, very different type of game, considering how close off it's been. That is a good ball. Does well to get that on the first time volley. A little bit to one side. Hope I'm in a better place. Yeah, no. Sorry to hear that you're not where you want to be. I echo that sentiment. It is tough times, especially this decade. We persevere, as that's the only thing we can do. Throw in here for Argentina, Real applying some physicality. Thompson heads that one away, subsequently followed by the clearance from Heaps. Johannes with the through ball. Very difficult to get the pace required to chase that one down. Gotta keep grinding. 100%. Rooting for you every step of the way, Andrew, as always. Really Real brings that one back. Kennedy Wesley. Another funny thing about every SheBelieves Cup is that some of the numbers are just interesting choices. Like 11 for Wesley at center back. No real reason that I know of, at least. Sent forward. Good block there from Moultrie's cross attempt. Giselle Thompson to take. Definitely can do some more live vlogs if I get the opportunity to go to some more games. Angel City, hopefully, we'll be able to do some of those. One of my most viewed videos was the Kristen Press 100th cap. That was fun to vlog. 13K views, I think we had on that. Yeah, that was a fun video to make. Yeah, but definitely just looking to revamp more of the content, not just doing it for success, just for fun, as a time capsule of this journey that we've been on for so long. Good through ball attempt there from Johannes. Moultrie does well to track it down. Thompson looking to bring that one into the box. Real fighting for the badge. 100% here. A rough tackle were. Ooh, yeah. Just clipped the outside of the boot there. And a tough fall. Haven't gotten this year's kits yet. I'm not a person who's too keen on the insights of the fashion world, so it's the only time I spend on clothing. Header. Drop down. Moultrie toward the middle. Shaw with the shot. That is not a particularly powerful shot, but more so an error on Pereira's part. But I don't care. We'll take it nonetheless. 2-0. Jaden Shaw doubles the lead for the United States. Fantastic if you just joined. The United States from a corner. Moultrie delivers that in following a poor job by the Argentinian defense, and Shaw has a pocket of space to get a shot off. That's really unfortunate for Pereira there. Just slips through her hands. That's just a mistake you can't afford to be making against the U.S. if you're going to put up any sort of an effort here. But a goal is a goal, as you say. And that is true. We play Lavelle at this point. Yeah. No qualms with that whatsoever. I think at this point, though, Hayes is more keen on getting minutes in for those who probably wouldn't against Canada. Second goal in the SheBelieves Cup history for Jaden Shaw. One of our brightest talents, if you just tuned in. Goal from Jaden Shaw Football shirts can basically be dress shirts. Oh yeah, especially with the price. I do not buy at retail. I'm never spending 100. I don't have any of the authentic ones. Like I'm not paying $200 for the authentic ones. That's just absolutely insane. So I always wait until it's like a year after. Hence why I haven't purchased this year's kits. And they always have some crazy deal on soccer.com where you pair two of the discount codes and then you get 30% off retail and you get the customization and it's 50% off because the year is over and the kit is outdated. So that is the strat if you want to get cheap US kits. But I think I have every single kit from the 2015 World Cup till now. Yeah, every single one, which is pretty crazy. Lily Real, though, putting in a wonderful effort. Unfortunate that she's dealing with some discomfort. Lily Real currently tending to a minor injury, hopefully nothing worse. Emily Fox seems to be up and ready. Rodman as well. Looks like a triple change is being signified by the fourth official. So exciting to see some of our best players enter the pitch here. Get 30 minutes of play. We are ready. Let's see if Trinity does the dance with Emma. If she scores. Emily Fox, one of the most underrated footballers in the world, in my opinion. I think her quality was amazing even at the collegiate level. I remember her playing for University of North Carolina, absolutely destroying UCLA in one of our games. That was a crazy performance for Emily Fox. That was 2019, I believe, and went to penalties, and UCLA lost that game. 100% one of the best fullbacks in the world, yes. Also, the most underrated card on FC in terms of what her stats should be. I'm sorry, 73 pace and 84 rated. That's ridiculous. We got the team of the year honorable mention one, so we're good. Johannes, play has restarted. Substitutions are up and ready. Moultrie puts this one down. The threaded through ball intercepted by Argentina. Half an hour remaining in this match. That is a good through ball, right hand side. Not out of play. Have her card, she's way faster than that. Oh, yeah, 100%. No, that's such a fun card to play with. You did that flash rush event. Love to see it. Got Trinity Rodman, Ali Sentner, and Emily Fox ready to enter the pitch here. Lily Real will be exiting, most likely as a precaution, and I think that is of sound mind, certainly. All right, we're switching. New album by Patricia Texan on Bandcamp. Here we go. Jaden Saw will be exiting the pitch for Ali Sentner, who will assume the number 9 role. Emily Fox for Lily Real, assuming that versatile left back role. Yeah, she played a lot more on the left in her collegiate career than she does for Arsenal and for the United States. So cool to see her at the left back spot here. Here we go. Rodman on the right. Let's see if she can bag a goal to get us on the same goal differential as Canada earlier today from their 4-1 win against Colombia. Emily Fox at the back. First touch of the match. Kennedy Wesley bringing that one down. Hutton brings that one down. Rodman looking for some opening in the attacking third. That is a good through ball. Pereira does well. Spills it for a very brief moment. But recovers before Rodman can get a handle. The punt. All the way back to Wesley once again. Rudd. I mean, Argentina isn't the strongest of sides, being ranked number 30. But it is good to see a relatively inexperienced back line, especially in terms of chemistry with each other. Feel so comfortable playing out from the back. Haven't made any drastic mistakes. Fox does well there to shield the ball to win the throw-in. Argentina preparing a double substitution. Argentina in their quest to qualify for the World Cup, second place in the Nations League at the moment. Play brought back to Claudia Dickey. Moultrie trying to get that through. 50-50 in the middle. Moultrie with a beautiful through ball. Good finish and touch, but offside, unfortunately. The call on Ali Sentner. That is difficult to double check from that angle. Very tight once again. But the vantage point of the referee there will give them the benefit of the doubt. 2 substitutions now for Argentina. Preparing to make way. '67th minute in the opening match of the SheBelieves Cup. If you just joined the stream, thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Sofia Dominguez exiting. Stabile exiting. Midfield and defensive changes for the Argentinians. Wish we had a higher angle. 100% agreed, yeah. That's unfortunate how there's only one for those offside calls. Fox at the back. The opposing touch will grant us a throw-in. Wesley to Dickey. Red with an opportunity to build play out from the back. Practically no pressure here on our back line at all. to advance much higher. Rodman on the ball. Does well to beat two defenders. Couldn't quite get past the third. Argentina regained possession in midfield. This is a good opportunity. A nice through ball. Plenty of space. The cut back. Good defensive recovery and intuition there from Rudd and Thompson. That tackle goes slightly astray and will lead it to an Argentinian free kick on the opening side of the left. Just a slight touch on the ankle there. That is indeed a foul. I don't know what this top fans thing is, but you apparently get XP for chatting. That's cool. Here we go. Argentina here with a set piece opportunity. That's a good ball. Dickey is there to retrieve. Building from the back again, Wesley. What are we thinking on the music choice? 2016 no copyright sounds, the old days, or ambient drone from Bandcamp? I personally prefer Bandcamp, but that's up to you all. Hutton in the middle brings that out to Emily Fox. Argentina preferring a lower block at the moment. The through ball, Rodman trying to bring that one down. Bit of a tussle there between the defensive line. Unlucky deflection. EDM. As you are the only one who requests it, and I doubt there will be any pushback, I will switch it to the EDM in the next stream. I remember I used EDM for the very, very early compilations of the player careers that I used to edit. I think I did all 72 goals for Alex Morgan at the time, and like everyone was just complaining about how they hated it. So it's good that we have at least one person who supports it. Good through ball here for Argentina. That was probably a mistake to go and opt for the square pass rather than the shot. Keeps plenty of space. Moultrie surrounded by two. Hutton does well there to create a bit of space. Fox keeps trying to go with the turn there. Open up a bit of space. Wesley under a bit of pressure. Not an issue for her, however. A foul. We are into the dying embers of this match. 73rd minute. 2-0. Need to be more prepared in the back for long balls. Indeed. Could not agree more. Yeah, right now, I mean, don't really see Argentina posing any sort of a threat whatsoever. So, as expected, this is not threat. Canada, of course, will be the true test. Heaps. Hutton to Fox. Hutton opts for a good through ball there. Rodman does well to track that one down. First time cross, the header. Too high. Heaps with time on the edge of the box. Moultrie in the middle. Moultrie trying to go with the first touch following the patented Heaps chip through ball. Goal kick now for Argentina to get this restarted. Argentina trying to get it out of the midfield. Congestion. Moultrie does well to deliver that all the way back. Alyssa Thompson prepared to enter the pitch. Fantastic. Red with plenty of space at the back. Argentina seemingly have no sense of urgency when pressing us in the final third. Sears will be exiting the pitch. In comes Alyssa Thompson. The talent is limitless. Surprise Heaps still on? Yeah, true. I wonder if she'll start the next game. Having that leadership experience there. A few more substitutions for Argentina as well. Play will resume. Argentina throwing. Appeals for out of play, but Rodman does well to keep it in. Moultrie with the quick turn. Dispossessed. Flick on. Leads to Claudia Dickey's possession all the way in the back again. Fox at the back. Beautiful touch from Moultrie. Here we go. Alyssa Thompson using that pace. Offside. That seems very close yet again. This angle is not helping whatsoever. It's probably the worst possible angle you could have for deciphering an offside call. There should be 100% an overhead view. That's the easiest way to do it if you don't have VAR. Thrusted forward by Argentina. A poor flick will lead to another throw-in for Emily Fox on the left-hand side. Fox gets things restarted. Argentina clears out again, following some midfield disruption. Fox looking for the threaded pass. Heaps push down there. That'll be a good opportunity for us on the edge of the box on the left-hand side. See how we look to capitalize on this United States opportunity. Set piece. Moultrie to take. Moultrie with plenty of space here. Right to Pereira. Spills it again. Lucky nothing comes of that. Headed away. Argentina put that all the way back to Pereira. Committee having a discussion with the ref. go, Moultrie. Always giving it her all. Clear it out again. Physicality slightly amping up. Restart here. Another substitution for Argentina. Ongaro and Vargas entering the pitch. Play is restarted. Yet again another throw-in. Taken quickly. Hutton at the back. Back to Kennedy Wesley. Hutton now. In the middle. Plenty of space for Giselle Thompson on the right. Brought down by Ali Sentner. Heaps off for the first time pass. Fox squares it. Good defensive play. Ellipsa Thompson recovers. Wesley all the way back to Tara Rudd. Moultrie shoved down there. Foul for the United States. To get things restarted. US seemingly content with letting what little pressure there is come to them. Rough challenge there. Down to Ali Sentner. Moultrie to get things restarted. Pass intercepted. Moultrie here. Moment of individual brilliance. Put through. Rodman can't quite get to that. Restart here for Pereira. Reeves here. Distributes out wide. Moultrie. Giselle Thompson at the back. Hutton under some pressure. Moultrie releases. Alyssa Thompson here. Tracked by two defenders. Back to Fox. Fox here. Looking. Back to Wesley. Alyssa Thompson nods this one down. Looking for the cross. Delivery is very high. The header incredibly hard to get anything of substance from that angle and distance. 90th minute. Possession lies with Argentina at the back. Push again on Moultrie from behind. U.S. free kick. Five minutes of stoppage time to wrap up opening match for the United States. Rodman fouled. Should have been 3-0, 100%. Just lacking that clinical touch in the final third. That's to be expected, though, with a team full of rotation. Still a few more minutes. Never say never. Hopefully no real issue here for Rodman. The back. That is not good. Already relatively injury prone for Rodman. Cannot afford to lose her again. Oh, this is really unfortunate. Rodman in visible discomfort here. Still getting attended to here by the physio. Sitting up now, a good sign at the very least. Back on our feet. No reason for her to continue playing this late in the match. Take her out as a precaution. I think that would be the best bet from the situation. Hope Lavelle plays next game. Me too. Yeah, I think rotation will be abundant within the next two games and the rest of this tournament. One 100%, yeah. There's always a level of awe when you're seeing live sports, in my opinion. Play restarted. Should be 3 minutes, roughly, of extra time, in addition to the few that were left upon the injury. Yeah, I don't think there's any point of her coming back on, though. For sure. Bit of a scuffle in midfield leads to a free kick for Argentina in the dying moments of this game. Argentina with the last Hail Mary chance. Set piece. Everyone forward. Dickey wins the free kick. Argentina throwing yet again. Argentina just trying anything right now to get the ball somewhere near the final third. Good bit of dribbling Moultrie does well. It's not enough to dispossess, however. That'll be it. 2-0 win to open up the SheBelieves Cup campaign for the United States. Not a particularly staggering performance from us, but nonetheless, no glaring issues. A lot of rotation. Solid win. We'll take it. Clean sheet. We are second place, though, in goal differential. So, on to Canada and Colombia we go. Canada first, however, so that will be very interesting to watch. We will be live for the Canada game on Wednesday, that is. Let's double check the time there. Yes, that is correct. Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. I believe so. Whenever it is, we will be there. But thank you to everyone who dropped by. I don't think we have too many people in right now, but NJ, thanks as always for staying throughout the whole stream. Very much appreciated as always. Yeah, we're going to be revamping a lot of things on the channel. So expect changes to come. We're going to private a bunch of videos, unprivate stuff. Just give it a full overhaul and do something completely new and fun and just have fun enjoying being here again. I think that's the most important thing. Thank you as always, though. I appreciate it. Really appreciate it. And I will see you on Wednesday.